Welcome back to Bike Beat, where we ride, review, and break down the best bikes on the road. Today, we're looking at a machine that's as bold as it is stripped down. It's the 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom, Honda's latest iteration of a cruiser that blends old-school vibes with modern muscle. Now, if you're into bobber-style cruisers, clean lines, and blacked-out aesthetics, this might be exactly your kind of ride. Let's break down everything this new Shadow Phantom has to offer, from design to performance, features to feel, and of course, whether it's worth your cash. First up, the look. Honda went all in on the minimalist cruiser design, and the 2025 Phantom sticks to that with confidence. The bike carries that classic bobber stance, low-slung, long, and stripped of anything unnecessary. The fenders are chopped, the tank has that old-school teardrop shape, and everything from the exhaust to the engine covers is coated in matte black. No chrome distractions here, just pure, dark attitude. But Honda didn't stop at just looks. The ergonomics have been subtly refined. The seat is a low 25.6 inches, making it super approachable even for shorter riders. The mid-mounted foot controls and slightly pulled-back handlebars create a natural riding triangle, relaxed but still in control. This bike is clearly built for cruising, but it won't feel awkward when you're navigating city traffic either. Under the tank, the Phantom carries the same tried-and-true 745 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin engine that Honda has been refining for years. It's not a powerhouse, and that's not the point. You're looking at about 44 horsepower and 47 lb-ft of torque. But what it offers is smooth, reliable, and usable power, especially down low where cruisers live. The power delivery is linear and forgiving, which makes it a great choice for new riders or anyone who wants to focus more on the ride than managing throttle aggression. Now, that engine is mated to a 5-speed transmission. No fancy DCT here. Just a traditional setup that shifts cleanly and reliably. The clutch is light and responsive, and with Honda's bulletproof engineering, you can expect thousands of miles of drama-free riding. On the tech side, the 2025 model stays pretty traditional, but there are a few modern touches. You've got a compact LED headlight and LED tail/brake lights, which are brighter and more energy efficient than the old halogens. The speedometer is a simple analog gauge with a digital odometer and trip meter tucked in, basic but easy to read. There's no ride-by-wire, no traction control, and no riding modes. But again, for this class of bike, simplicity is part of the appeal. The chassis has seen some minor updates too. The steel frame keeps the Phantom feeling stable, and the dual-shock rear suspension has improved damping for a more comfortable ride, especially over bumpy city roads. Up front, you've got a conventional telescopic fork with 41mm tubes, which keeps things predictable. Braking is handled by a single front disc and a rear disc, both equipped with ABS as standard, which is a welcome safety feature. Curb weight is just under 550 pounds, which might sound heavy, but once you're moving, it feels surprisingly nimble. The low center of gravity and compact wheelbase makes slow-speed maneuvering and cornering easier than you'd expect for a cruiser. One thing riders always ask is, how does it sound? Well, the stock exhaust is tame, but still gives you that classic V-twin burble. If you're the kind of rider who wants to turn heads with every twist of the throttle, you might want to look into aftermarket options, but the bass sound is satisfyingly deep without being obnoxious. Now let's talk about one of the most important factors, price. The 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom comes in at around $8,399. That's seriously competitive, especially when you consider what you're getting. Iconic cruiser style, Honda reliability, and a bike that's as easy to ride as it is easy to maintain. And speaking of maintenance, this is where the Phantom really shines. Honda's engineering means you're not going to be wrenching on this thing every weekend. Oil changes, chain checks, brake pads, simple, affordable stuff. No finicky electronics or complicated systems to babysit. Just fuel it up, ride it, and repeat. If you're a beginner rider looking to get into cruisers, this is one of the best options on the market. It's accessible, manageable, and confidence-inspiring without being boring. If you're a seasoned rider who wants a low-maintenance second bike for cruising, it fits that bill perfectly too. And even if you're just someone who loves the look of a clean, blacked-out bobber but doesn't want to spend $10,000 or more, this bike offers serious bang for the buck. Its closest competitors include bikes like the Yamaha Bolt R-Spec or the Harley-Davidson Iron 883. Though Harley discontinued the 883, making the Shadow Phantom one of the last mid-sized, classically styled cruisers still in production at this price point. In a world of tech-heavy, high-horsepower motorcycles, the 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom is refreshingly simple. It's about the ride, the feel, and the timeless cool of a blacked-out cruiser. No frills, no flash, just a well-built machine that looks great, rides even better, and won't break the bank. That's it for this review. If you've ridden the new Phantom or are thinking about picking one up, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next ride review. This is Bike Beat. Ride safe, ride smart, and we'll catch you on the next one.